Somebody call their agents. Welcome to MsMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 stars who should have their own talk show. Before we begin, we publish new content every day, so be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. For this list, we're looking at celebs who can not only carry on a conversation, but are also engaging, funny, and able to make people feel comfortable. People who have a lot of experience conversing with individuals from all walks of life. We're talking about national TV here, so even if they've already had a lesser-known social media or online talk show, they'll still be included. Number 10. Shane Dawson.
Hey, what's up you guys? Yes, welcome back.
If you want a talk show host that's charismatic, funny, and willing to ask hard-hitting questions, then look no further than YouTuber, author, and comedian Shane Dawson. He's been entertaining the internet with his sketch comedy routines and celebrity impressions for years, racking up more than 5 billion views in the process. He's since proven himself to be quite the chameleon, putting out a trio of documentaries about various internet celebs.
It's not about making this person look bad or this person look good. It's like, this is your chance to just be like, all right, here's my side of it, here's my opinion, here's my story, what I think happened, what I think about these things.
With a decade's worth of experience under his belt and a willingness to interview anybody, anywhere, anytime, Dawson would be the perfect person to helm a late-night talk show.
Oh my god.
I'm ready for school.
This is so iconic.
Number 9. Awkwafina. This bubbly, wisecracking actress and rapper killed it in 2018 with memorable roles in Ocean's 8 and Crazy Rich Asians.
No, chickens are bitches, dude.
And I'm not a chicken.
You're not a chicken. You gonna roll up to that way and you gonna be like, bok bok, bitch.
Bok bok, bitch.
Chickens are bitches!
Prior to that, she was best known for her hilarious viral music video My Vag, as well as her web series Talk. In October 2018, she hosted Saturday Night Live, the first Asian woman to do so in 18 years, and was brilliant.
Some of my friends are like, oh, you're in movies now, dude. You must be loaded. Which is not true. I am not a crazy rich Asian. I'm more like a rebuilding my credit Asian.
Basically, she can do it all, which makes her the ideal candidate to host a talk show. She has an overabundance of charisma and is always locked and loaded with enough quick wit to hang with any and all celebs.
When I was young, long story short, I got shot out of a cannon. But I didn't go very far. I went about 4 feet. But I landed wrong. I got carpal tunnel in both my legs.
Number 8. Laverne Cox. She may have gained her celebrity status thanks to a strong supporting role on Orange is the New Black, but Laverne Cox is far from a one-trick pony.
Please. Please, it's the commissary hose and Oliver Twist.
The Emmy winner is also an outspoken advocate for the LGBTQ+ community, and in 2015 made Time magazine's list of the 100 most influential people. Cox's willingness to stand up for her beliefs and her ability to affect positive change are exactly the kind of traits befitting of a successful talk show host.
When we deny our stories, that defines us, but when we own our stories, we can write a brave new ending. And that is really what I'm interested in doing, and that's why I support the work of NCAVP.
And when combined with her cross-genre appeal and magnetic personality, you have a seriously sweet recipe for success. Number 7. Anna Kendrick. Have you ever heard and seen Anna Kendrick speak? She's freaking adorable, not to mention hilarious.
Please tell me you don't actually own a helium tank, Stephanie.
I think lots of people own helium tanks, Stacey, because kids love balloons. Do you not have one? You bad parent? I'm kidding.
Put those two qualities together and what do you get? An amazing talk show host, that's what. She proved that she can belt out a sweet Jimmy Fallon-esque tune in Pitch Perfect and went toe-to-toe with Hollywood heavyweight George Clooney in Up in the Air, a role that also earned her an Oscar nomination for Best Supporting Actress. To be a good talk show host, you need to have a dynamic personality, one that you can rely on when it comes time to interview A-list celebs, like Kanye West and Scarlett Johansson. Kendrick has that and then some.
You know, I picture myself with like flowing blonde hair and a tan-toned body, but unfortunately that's not the reality. But, you know, nobody can tell me different, so you be you. You be Grizzly Adams. I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
Number 6. Tracee Ellis Ross.
Well, thank you for asking me.
Thank you
Your
for
job
doing it.
is way harder than you make it look.
Oh, do you think it was hard?
Well,
Oh,
there
really?
were certain bits that I felt like, ooh, this is fun, and then I'll tell you, the clock threw me.
Tracee Ellis Ross has been making waves in the entertainment industry for more than 2 decades. First as the lead in the CW series Girlfriends, and later as matriarch Dr. Rainbow Bo Johnson on the hit ABC series Blackish.
Okay, are we done with this whole life and death, keeping it real speech? Because I need to start prepping for a 2-year-old surgery that I have tomorrow, and I'm not gonna be thinking about keeping it real. I'm gonna be thinking about keeping him alive.
You're not the only one in this house with an important job.
My job is pretty important.
Her work has earned her numerous awards and nominations, including a Golden Globe for Best Actress in a Comedy.
It's nice at 44. I like it here.
While she often takes on comedic roles, she isn't afraid to voice her opinion on more serious subjects, like the recent wave of sexual assault allegations brought on by the Me Too movement. We think her mixture of comedy and backbone would be a perfect fit on a late-night talk show. Number 5, Will Smith.
I want to thank my mama for everything. I knew that I would be here one day, and I just want to thank the fans who made this possible. Yeah, thank y'all.
As one of the biggest movie stars on the planet, it isn't difficult to imagine Will Smith having his own talk show one day. We're just suggesting that it happens sooner rather than later.
I want to give y'all an opportunity to hear the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth from the horse's mouth.
Boasting more than 3 decades of celebrity contacts and friendships, not to mention the ability to bust a rhyme and bring audiences to tears with his spot-on acting. Will Smith After Dark would be a guaranteed hit. Heck, he could even take a stab at the daytime or morning circuit, and we feel confident he'd knock it out of the park. Throw in the occasional guest appearance from Jada, Jaden, or Willow, and you'd have one seriously addictive talk show.
You know, Jada was here a few months ago, and she told me a story about you, and I'm curious to get your side of the story.
Oh, man, she been putting my business in the street?
She has.
What'd she say?
She said you're putting your business in the street, is basically what she said.
Number 4, Tom Hanks.
What's my name?
David S. Pumpkins!
This 2-time Oscar winner has been one of Hollywood's most consistent box office draws for decades, thanks to his warm, down-to-earth personality. He brings a calming presence to many of his film roles, and we think he'd do the same with a late-night talk show gig.
Oh, by all means, move at a glacial pace. You know how that thrills.
That is like it.
That's all.
Imagine Forrest Gump, Woody, and Robert Langdon interviewing celebrities on a nightly basis. The ratings would be through the roof. Hanks simply has it, that indefinable quality that makes you hang on his every word. And if he decides to go with a co-host a la Andy Richter on Conan, we have the perfect suggestion.
Well done! Well done!
Number 3, Tiffany Haddish. Tiffany Haddish is heating up in a big way. In 2017, she appeared in the critical and commercial success Girls Trip. And in 2018, she won a Primetime Emmy Award for Outstanding Guest Actress in a Comedy Series for her performance on Saturday Night Live.
I spent a lot of money on this dress. This dress costs way more than my mortgage. This is an Alexander McQueen, okay? It's a $4,000 dress. I'm gonna wear this dress multiple times.
If she can win an award for hosting a show once, imagine what she could do in a year. An actress, comedian, and author, Haddish is loaded with talent and doesn't shy away from calling things as she sees them. This makes her perfectly suited to host a talk show.
I got drugs in my booty.
You know what? That can cause a lot of infection.
Girl, you can't get no infection in your booty hole.
Perhaps her inclusion on this list will get the ball rolling. Your move, Hollywood. Number 2, Lin-Manuel Miranda. Look up multi-talented in the dictionary, and chances are you'll find a picture of this guy's face. Lin-Manuel Miranda is the man behind the critically acclaimed Broadway smash Hamilton, and to date has won 3 Grammys, 3 Tonys, an Emmy, and oh yeah, a freaking Pulitzer Prize.
I'ma go for broke and do it all tonight. Take a swing, pass the baton, give me the ball tonight. I got a Tony and an Emmy and a Grammy, yo. But what I really want's a famous person cameo.
He can sing, he can act, he can dance, he can do it all. If that doesn't make him a leading candidate to helm his own talk show, we don't know what does. Be honest, The Tonight Show starring Lin-Manuel Miranda just has a good ring to it.
Whoa, hope I do not fall flat. I'm walking through Jurassic World like my name's Chris Pratt. I'm like the roots, do you want more? I go from the Mesozoic, Triassic like a dinosaur.
Before we unveil our number 1 pick, here are some honorable mentions.
I'm so fly. Get a chicken wing in my mouth, I'ma die. But I got the heat, just like these wings. If you mad at me, I'ma bring you with the things. That means my guns.
I'm so excited to go get my lip kit, girl. You got a discount code?
KylieCosmetics.com.
Hey,
Just kidding.
I got that plug. That's what we came.
Well, I'm convinced that there was a Dutch prince that was shopping on Rodeo Drive and accidentally just lost her. And then she went into a construction site and was hiding, and then they found her there. So she's actually belongs in a castle.
So do you and Kanye, like, fart in front of each other, or do you talk about farts? Like, do you fart in front of him?
You had a very nice frame in this film. And I don't say that to objectify you. I say that because I care about the human condition. It's sufferings, it's victories.
Number 1, RuPaul.
Gentlemen, start your engines, and may the best woman win.
Drag queen, actor, singer, author, television personality. Is there anything RuPaul can't do? His ability to dazzle both in and out of drag means that his talk show would be doubly entertaining. And if his time hosting RuPaul's Drag Race is any indication, it is clear he is not intimidated by the thought of helming a major TV production.
You know, and every year we have a winner, but the truth is, every year there's really only one winner, Ellen, darling.
He's got Conan's wit, Jimmy's charm, and James Corden's singing ability. Add it all up, and you have 3 qualities any talk show host worth their salt would agree are staples for success. This isn't a question of if, it's a question of when.
And ladies, I expect 10s across the board. Hey!
Do you agree with our picks? Check out these other great clips from MsMojo, and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.